And then you got Playboy Parker here on Better Call Maul. Today will be a short show because there's not a ton to talk about. As always, we'll talk about Andor, and we'll talk about the respective topics, as always. So, we'll start with Andor because there's not a lot to discuss, but it's still a pretty good episode, I thought.
It was alright.
Yeah, I mean...
Kind of boring, this episode.
Yeah, I kind of felt like that with the last one too, but there was things that happened in the last one as well.
The last one I liked because it kind of introduced us to the whole, like, you know, like the whole prison system and how that works. It kind of new, like kind of a new setting, but I don't know. This didn't feel like it made progress, but it didn't feel like it made that much progress.
Yeah, I feel like there's gonna have to be some interesting stuff that happens for the final stuff to kick off. Yeah. Because now we only have 3 left.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to see what they do in these final 2. I'm interested to see what happens. I don't know, it's kind of interesting because this episode was interesting. Just kind of like, it feels like it's trying to close the prison arc, but it doesn't feel like it's closed it completely.
Yeah. I hope next episode he gets out of prison or something, cause...
Yeah, the prison stuff is definitely... I agree.
It's very slow.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that they were going to set something up where they were going to escape at the end of the episode, but then the tragedy happened and they didn't. But yeah,
tragedy?
Not really. I'm just saying that anytime any character dies, it could be tragic.
He passed away, Joe.
Only because he was basically killed.
Are you making fun of a man's death?
I'm not. The guy killed him by using the thing. Like he was like, well, he had a stroke, so I'm gonna just put him out of his misery.
That's true.
So honestly, yeah, that was really interesting / weird, but
yeah. Rest in peace to the homie.
Yeah.
He was like 90, but still sad.
Yeah. And he didn't get to make it out of prison, so that's even sadder.
Yeah, but not a lot in this episode.
No, yeah, definitely. This one was a 6 for me. Maybe even lower.
I would give this one like a 5.
You think a 5? Okay, 5's fair.
I gotta give it points for progress, but it was like super boring. Like, I had a hard time keeping my eyes open.
Yeah, I know that feeling. I was feeling the same way.
Ooh, Joe, I just got your lightsaber.
Oh, you got my green one? Okay.
You can have it though.
Okay, I'll come get it.
I'm just a humble assassin. Or a humble assassin. Actually, Humble's not an assassin, but he's like a bounty hunter? I don't know.
I feel like now there's no way that like this show, as good as the acting, as good as certain things in the show are in, there in terms of like rewatchability and watchable episodes, I now know that even before tomorrow hits, that Titans is already going to beat this, because we're getting 2 episodes of Titans. It's going to be a Titans with multiple pretty crazy planned out villain storylines.
I hate Titans.
That's not true. You were just watching it earlier.
Yeah, I was. And then I finished season 2, now I hate it.
Really? You hate the whole show just because of finishing season 2?
Yeah. The ending sucked.
Are you mad about Donna? Or what's the...
No, yeah, well, yeah, that too. A lot of poor decisions.
There's still a lot of stuff that goes like. So my
I'm starting
issue.
season 3 tomorrow. I'm gonna do it all in one day, but
Season 3
yeah,
is better than
now
2.
Titans sucks.
Season 3 is better than 2.
Andor is much better.
Season 3 is better than 2. 2 has that's the interesting thing about this show. The show kind of like each season one ups itself. Like the second season, it starts out really good, and then that finale is just not good. But then they kind of redeem certain aspects in season 3. Season 3 has a much more interesting story and introduces some pretty cool characters and some pretty cool ideas. Plus you get to see Jason fully become who he's meant to be in season 3, which is awesome. I mean, the really only highlight from season 2 is that Dick finally becomes Nightwing. That was really the biggest highlight. And then season 3...
Jill, get him!
Oh, did he get you? Son of a bitch.
Don't use lights to shoot him. Just shoot him. He's one tap.
Oh, he is? Okay.
No, he's not, because he's drinking that potion.
Where did he go?
He's blobbing around. There he is. There he is.
Where the hell did he go? Oh, he's got a friend.
He's in here now.
He had a friend.
No, that's not his friend.
Oh, they shot at me. Where's the blob?
He's up on the roof now, Joe.
Crap.
What are you doing, Luke Skywalker?
What do you mean, what am I doing?
You're letting him heal.
Nope. Not this time.
You're letting him get away, Joe.
I'm chasing him.
Wow, you didn't let him get away.
No, he's not away yet.
He's going for the Reaper van.
Nope. Not this time. He's over.
Get him, Joe. He's distracting.
Where's he hiding?
He's right there. Behind you. What are you doing? He's right there.
Where? I don't see him.
What are you doing? No, what are you doing? He's looting. Oh my god, turn around. Yes, right there.
Oh, he's hiding here.
What are you doing, Joe?
You told me to shoot over there.
No, not there. Oh, never mind. He got away.
Be specific.
You need to be more observant, Joe.
I was fully observant, but I'm also super tired.
That's not my fault. That's your fault. You gotta get more sleep.
It's not about sleep. It's about other things that are in the works.
Well, it's probably because you get home and overwork yourself by making like 10 videos.
I didn't make 10.
Well, you know what I mean. I'm saying that. I'm obviously exaggerating, but you know what I mean.
I made 2 videos, and that was it. Because there was 2 I promised I was going to make earlier in the day. And I was in the mood to make them, so I did them.
That's true. So, what are we talking about? I forgot what we were talking about.
Alright, so we talked about Andor, we gave our grades. Do you have final thoughts on Andor?
Not really. Boring.
Oh, come on. Come on. They made the running slower, it's so annoying. Oh, now it stops. Okay. Yeah. There was a couple more things. So I think it might even be out now, but I heard the Avatar trailer was gonna come out today, like the official full one.
Is it out?
I saw something on YouTube about it, but I'm not sure if it's the official one or if they were just teasing it. So it's supposed to be out today, but I don't know what time.
I would have saw it. I'll check YouTube.
Yeah, that thing probably would have been.
What do you think of that movie though? Are you excited for Avatar 2?
After watching the first movie, I'm slightly interested. I mean, we'll see. It's kind of hard to support James Cameron movies when he runs his mouth about things that he doesn't fully understand.
Like what did you do?
Oh, you not been following his little superhero comment rants?
No, what did he do?
Oh, he gets all pissy because he doesn't think that there should be comic book movies when his movies comes out, because he thinks they'll have a better shot when they're not around. And then he gets all pissy saying, oh, comic book movies don't have depth, and he thinks the Avengers movies are a joke. He thinks both Marvel and DC are a joke in his opinion. He thinks people are going to get bored of the genre. He runs his mouth way too much for a director that's just supposed to talk about robots and blue people.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a trailer, but probably I'm gonna guess today.
Yeah, like later today. Is it one of the?
I don't mind the movie though. I think.
No, I think it'll be fun. The first movie was good. I think the
one. Yep.
I'm sure the sequel will be good.
It looks interesting, so I'm interested. But I do disagree with James Cameron though. I think he's on about something that he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah. It's pretty ridiculous. Yeah. I guess we could talk about the fact that Captain America 4 is gonna pit Sam Wilson against Harrison Ford's General Ross.
I think we could have already assumed that.
Yeah, but now there's like now there's official like there was a synopsis about it though, so I forget what it said.
Well, I think we all know that Red Hulk, because if it is in the movie, Red Hulk's in the movie.
Oh, I think so.
I've already stated my opinion about this, but I don't like the fact that they're doing the whole, all the Hulks in Captain America 4, because first of all, the Captain America movie is a Hulk movie.
Yeah, that's true.
It's supposed to be Sam's movie, not everybody else. So
yeah, that's true.
Sucks for him.
Yeah, I agree. It's pretty sucky. Yeah, I don't disagree with that topic.
I wish they would just, let him do him.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Like nowadays, they can't decide. They don't know when to put how do I put this? They don't know. They can't have just their own solo movie. They always have to have other characters in it that are from different.
Well, that's Marvel's biggest problem right now, is they keep doing that with all their projects.
It's kind of annoying, don't you think?
Oh, I'm not a fan of it. I spoke up against it many times.
Why would you be a fan of that show?
I don't know. Some people are. I mean, it's one of those things that some people are like, oh yay, joy, goody.
Yeah, I don't understand that, man.
Honestly, in terms of Marvel right now, it's gonna just be a pain just to get to the good stuff, honestly.
Probably.
Well, hopefully, 'cause I heard James Gunn started his new job today. So hopefully they're already over there working on the next big phases for their plans for what they're doing at DC.
Yeah, at least we get one, or at least we're getting something good out of all this.
Yeah, and we're gonna get Peacemaker Season 2 eventually, so that will be good.
I hope not.
You hope not.
But anyway, speaking of DC, how do we feel about Titans coming out in a few days?
I'm excited. Especially because as someone who's actually watched Season 3, there's quite a bit of cool storylines from Season 3 that are going to carry into Season 4 that I'm excited to see play out.
I will admit, I think I judged it too fast. I did finish Season 2, I haven't gotten to Season 3 yet, but I did not like the ending of Season 2. Even though Season 2 was overall my favorite season so far. I did not like it.
Well, yeah, the finale just, there was some weird, the show kind of goes through different, it struggles from one of the things that a lot of shows struggle from, where a lot of different writers take up ideas and do different things, and then the next writer comes in and then they try to, or the producer, he actually comes in and he's like, oh yeah, no, we need to get rid of that and we need to fix this and do this. And so, like, you'll notice each season they kind of like improve on things that people screwed up on.
Yeah, I guess so. But at the same time, it's like, what, are these smoking crack when they do this? Like, what the fuck?
Probably. It's funny you mentioned that. It's funny you mentioned that because season 3 is very drug heavy with Scarecrow. So.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Wait, Scarecrow, bro, you spoiled it.
No, I didn't. You have the internet. They revealed that he was in the show, like literally like last year. I didn't know Scarecrow was part of Season 3. How did you not know that?
Because I haven't heard anything about it.
It was literally online, like, for over a year.
But I told you, I never watched the Titans, so I never actually looked at anything with Titans.
It didn't pop up in your main media stuff? That's interesting.
I only started watching Titans like a few months ago.
Yeah, that's true. Well, you don't get, like... It's more like Jonathan Crane is in Titans. Scarecrow is there, but he never takes on his like total comic book accurate form. He feels like Scarecrow, but he doesn't have like a crazy costume or anything.
That's enough spoiling for me today.
I really thought you knew because you normally know about all the leaks for things, so I assumed that you knew because
only the things I don't care about. If I care about it, I'm not gonna look at it.
I'm just surprised because there was full-out stills of him, like, and they cast an actor for him, and it was announced like at Comic-Con 2 years ago. So that's why I'm surprised that you didn't know. Because him being involved, if you played Arkham Knight, isn't a spoiler considering if you know who Season 3 involves. It's not a spoiler. What two characters always end up being around each other?
Starfire and Robin?
Not those two. You said you played Arkham Knight, right?
Oh, Arkham, no. Oh, are you talking about the Arkham games?
Yeah. Did you ever play the games?
No, I didn't. Wait, what are we talking about, though? What are you...
I'm referring to the fact that Scarecrow and Red Hood have worked together before. So...
Yeah, but they're not like always like they're in the game.
No, but they get in the comics. They run each other like parallel quite often. So like those two are always kind of a thing to be like a team. For some reason, I don't know why, but there's just a connection with those two characters.
God, I'm going blind.
You're going blind? Is the light too bright for you?
No, just my eyes are like starting to, I don't know.
You might just be
Who the
just
fuck
as...
is Kyle? Who the hell is this?
Someone come up to you and send you a friend request?
No, come here. I'll show you.
Oh,
That
this
guy
guy...
right there.
Yeah, he looks...
Kyle? Who the hell is Kyle?
He looks new.
Is that your friend?
No, I don't think so.
Wow. Oh shit, I did not mean that, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but anyway, guys, yeah, like we said, it's just gonna be a pretty short episode this week because there's not much topics this week. Wakanda Forever's next week. Technically as it is Wednesday. Titans comes out tomorrow, so that'll be exciting. And I will have reviews out and breakdowns for you guys. Because I'll watch the first two episodes at 2 a.m. and then I will do an after show for it. What'd you say?
They don't all come out at the same time?
The first two episodes will, but
oh, it's not like that.
It's weekly, just like Andor.
Oh, no, that's not good.
Because it's HBO Max, so...
Oh yeah, but HBO Max... Wait, didn't the first two seasons of Titans come out all at the same time?
Nope, it was weekly if you watched them the way they were meant. Well, so yeah, no. So when they first,
season 1 was.
So season 1, what they did with season 1 was that was back when they did the DC streaming service, which did not make very good money, and so when they did that, they released them weekly. But I think they released like a couple episodes at a time, and then they did weekly. With season 3, they released 3 episodes, but then they had more episodes to release weekly.
That's true. I forgot about the DC streaming service. That shit sucked, dude.
Yeah, it did not work. The only thing good that came from that was getting to watch Titan season 1. That's the only good thing I had from that streaming service.
Yeah. I don't know why. Well, yeah. I just feel like they shouldn't. There's your lightsaber. They definitely took a bad. They should have saved it for doing HBO Max. I feel like they was gonna waste their money.
Yeah, that's fair. Except at least they've gotten to make the really high quality seasons now, which I think is cool. Like season 3, you can definitely tell the difference between season 2 and 1. Like you can tell that there's more of a budget. It's kind of crazy, actually.
Yeah, come here, let's take a rift. So after Peacemaker season 2, what do you think the next official DCEU show will be? HBO Max.
I don't know. That's a good question. I would assume it will probably be someone who is involved on Peacemaker that they can already work with, because there's nothing else in the DCEU. Oh, you'll be back in about 10 minutes, FB. Okay. Like, I'd imagine there's nothing else they can really play around with. Like,
they could play, I mean, they could, I don't know, kind of like they did with Moon Knight, where they have a bunch of, not obscure, but like key-list characters that they could use.
Oh yeah.
They could just pick shows with them, you know?
I just have a feeling that at first James Gunn is
Red Tornado series or something like that.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, I think James Gunn is probably gonna build up his world first, and then he'll start doing like crazy obscure characters.
Yeah.
I think he'll stick with.
You can always do the 2 members from the Suicide Squad, so we can get like a Bloodsport series or.
I have a feeling we'll get more. I have a feeling because of the success of the Suicide Squad, I have a feeling we will get more Suicide Squad things. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw more members from the Suicide Squad in Peacemaker season 2. Because James Gunn said something when he was talking about season 2 that makes me think that there might be more characters popping up.
What did he say?
He made some comment about there being plans for other characters, like from the Suicide Squad, that could appear, as well as some of them getting their own shows. There's been a lot of talk about Ratcatcher lately too.
Really?
Yeah, I've heard some things about it.
I didn't hear anything about this. What did they say?
Oh, James Gunn just alluded to that he had more plans for that character.
I think she was likable, but I don't know if she really deserves her own, like, show.
Well, maybe she won't get her own show. Maybe she's just that she's gonna appear somewhere else besides the one movie. Like, I was never confirmed to be a show 100% about her. I just heard I think she might have more to do. So, we'll have to see. I would love more with Bloodsport, though. I think Bloodsport, especially because they mentioned him so much with, well, I guess Peacemaker mentioned him quite a bit with their history. It'd be nice to see those two cross paths again. Especially have...
Do you think they would still hate each other, or do you think they would have, like, a newfound respect for each other?
Well, let's see. One of them will fully work with Waller, and the other one never wants to see Waller's face again. So how do you think that will go?
I don't know. I don't think Peacemaker wants to see Waller either. Because, to be honest,
fair.
He came home expecting, like, oh, I'm free. And then he's like, oh, shit, Waller dragged back him. I mean, he only worked with Waller because he wanted to keep the peace. But after season 1, we know now that he doesn't really care about that anymore. He cares about doing the right thing.
The thing I don't understand is, like, I would have thought that Hardcore would have been all just completely...
Hardcore?
Yeah, I thought she would have been completely done with,
Hardcore?
Yeah.
Hardcore?
Yeah.
You mean hardcore?
Oh, is that how you say it? Okay.
Yeah. Really hardcore.
Yeah, no, I was surprised that she was still with Waller in Black Adam. I would have thought that she would have been done with that by then.
That's different because I feel like she's Waller's bitch, and like all those people are like all the like covert ops people are Waller's bitch because they're getting paid off, and 2, they really have no choice because if they don't, they're gonna get themselves killed. So, you know.
But they don't have bombs strapped to their brains, so why can't they just rebel against her?
You're right, but if I remember in the first Suicide Squad movie, Waller has no fear of taking out a gun and shooting him right in the head.
Oh, I'm sure.
So, I mean...
But she couldn't get very far against someone of her talents because she's very skilled in many different ways. I don't think that would be easy for Waller.
I don't know, maybe not, but remember, Waller, she doesn't work alone. She can have people on the inside who can...
Oh yeah, I'm sure she can send people and use different people.
Yeah, so Waller never really works alone. So I don't think if it came down to it, if she wanted Hardcore dead, I don't think that would have been a problem. I think she
probably
could have pretty easily.
I'm sure that's true of everything. I'm just waiting for her people to bite her in the ass completely, like how she says that she's got you know, like access to like Superman and all these other characters, because
yeah,
as we know, the good guys don't usually team up with those specific types of characters, so it would be very interesting to see.
What's saying is that heroes look for the villains to help.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, Joe?
I hear you.
Now, do you understand what I'm saying?
Like, about the villains to help? Like, what part am I supposed to understand?
You know how heroes are looking for the villains to help?
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
Ooh, I like what's happening. Yeah, in terms of like DC shows, I feel like DC's alright, but I feel like they're gonna be doing better than Marvel in terms of shows, at least, because the shows coming out next year are all, for Marvel, are all probably gonna be pretty subpar. Like, I'm not excited about Secret Invasion. I'm not excited
That's
about
fair.
Ironheart. I'm not excited about Echo, except for the one episode that did not win it. I'm not excited about anything, pretty much, so. Yeah, I think,
Yeah.
DC definitely wipes in the show department. Stop yawning.
Sorry.
Act professional. This is a real life podcast.
Yeah, I'm trying to, man. I'm tired. I'm trying to. No, yeah, I think.
Don't admit that over the stream.
Well, people know I'm tired. I don't care.
Don't say that. It takes them out of the podcast if you say that.
I guess that's fair. Yeah, I know, I think from what I've heard, though, I think, out of all those shows, I'd imagine the Ironheart show is gonna grow on you when you see Wakanda Forever, though.
Why? What do you know?
I don't know anything. I'm just saying that usually when you see a character in something, if you get interested in that character, then you get interested in that character's show.
Ah, there you go. Yep, exactly. If. That's a huge if. Because right now, there's nobody where I'm like, oh, you know what? Shit. There's nobody where I'm like, oh, you know what? At least in page 4, I'm like, you know what? I really like this character. I cannot wait to see them again. I haven't found that person yet. And for Marvel, that's not a normal thing, because usually they're great at introducing characters and making me go like, man, that character is really cool, I want to see him again. But I feel like for phase 4 so far, other than maybe like Moon Knight and I would say Daredevil, because Daredevil's an exception. We already know who he is. But other than Moon Knight, there's no one to play for like, wow, I can't wait to see that again.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I just feel like these Marvel shows are just gonna be a waste of Disney Plus money because they're gonna be, oh, we're building to this, and then when that thing comes out, welcome one player, then it's gonna be the focus is on that, and then everyone's gonna talk about Marvel's so great because Secret Wars and Kang Dynasty are the top movies in the box office, and all these shows of nothingness was worth it. You know that's gonna happen. Like, you just know that's gonna be a thing, so.
Yep.
Because that's how people are. Oh, do you have questions, one player? Yeah, I'm ready. And I think Playboy Parker's ready as well.
Oh, yeah.
Because we wrapped our topics.
Yeah, you have to repeat them for me because I'm gonna need to hear what they are.
What'd you say?
You have to tell me what the questions are so I can get them.
Yeah, of course. Of course, it's got a blaster. Okay, one player says it's not a question, but it's a statement. Kang Dynasties and Secret Wars will be great, but the shows are a waste of time. I mean, I wouldn't say completely.
I wouldn't say they're a waste of time, but
yeah,
they don't have any other meaning than just set up for that movie. Like, at least for the first 2 phases of Marvel, they had meaning because you wanted to see these characters, but they all seem just so two-dimensional in phase 4 because they're just putting them in here So they're set up for the big Avengers movie that's coming up again. And that's it. They don't feel like, you know, real characters that like I wouldn't care like if She-Hulk died tomorrow, or if Miss Marvel died tomorrow, or if Wanda died tomorrow, or if Kate Bishop died tomorrow. I really wouldn't care. I'd be like, okay.
But you like Wanda. Are you sure? Will you be okay
No,
with one?
okay, I think Wanda's hot. I don't like as a character. I mean, as a full-blown character, like she's alright.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like I see.
Yeah, I just feel like they had this plan of all these, like, I don't know what they were thinking with, like, these shows, like, the way that they choose to, like, say they're connected and what they're doing storyline-wise. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, I enjoyed Loki a lot, but most of them were boring and under the end until the end. Yeah, exactly. I agree, one player. I think you're on to something on that one for sure. That's why my expectations for things like Secret Invasion and anything else that falls next year are going to be very low.
Come on, that fire rate sucks, dude.
Yeah.
I like the whatever it's called, Star Wars. I like it. Where the fire rate is shit, dude. Holy crap.
The blaster, yeah. And you got Carnage running around. I know you did a video, but what are your main takeaways from Wakanda Forever reviews, early reactions? Well, here's what I will say.
Don't tell me. I haven't heard them. I don't want to hear them.
Why did you not hear them? They were plastered over fucking Twitter.
I told you, the only thing I heard it that was a step down from the first movie, and that it got mildly good reviews. So I'm expecting it. I don't know. I don't want to hear like I don't want anyone to go into detail of like what the movie's like, because I just want to see.
Nobody gave any detail.
No, I know, like no, like that, but I just don't want to hear like what people think, because that's my expectations.
Well, you want to set your expectations accordingly. Do you not?
I already have my expectations set. I'm expecting just a regular movie, just a subpar. You know, I'm not expecting like. I'm not expecting it to be Black Panther 2.
They didn't say anything about any of the. They were not allowed to say any plot details. They didn't even talk about any of the storylines. They just talked vaguely on things. So let's see. My main takeaways that I can tell you.
Fuck you, Joe.
Hey, you can meet me. See, there was no leak. It was just review. Exactly. Yeah. We get these kind of reviews all the time. Especially with Marvel, they always try to overpraise their movies. But I like that this movie, at least with these, they do mention that the movie's not perfect and that it's not trying to be just another MCU movie, but they're kind of playing up the bigger event because of the tragedy, of course, of Chadwick Boseman, which I get, but also I feel like they're going to play too much into that because of what I read in these reviews, which I'm not going to spend a ton of time on, but just know that it's very much, they're going to definitely lean into that very heavily. My main takeaways from this are, these reviews did not raise my excitement in any other way. The only thing I heard in these reviews that I was interested in is I heard that Namor's supposed to be good. But we kind of knew that from the trailer, so it's really not that much of a giveaway. So that wasn't really too surprising to me. my biggest takeaway from this entire thing is, based on what I've been hearing people claim, I will probably have several problems with the writing for Shuri in this movie. That much I can definitely say from what I've heard from these reviews.
I haven't watched the movie yet, and I haven't looked at any reviews, and I already think that I already know that it's gonna suck. I'm calling it when I watch the movie. I think it's gonna be the most mediocre shit. There's gonna be like unfunny jokes. There's gonna be some stupid shit in it.
Well, so so here's what I'll tell you. You want to know what I heard that's interesting?
No, I don't.
This is supposed to be a serious MCU movie.
I said no.
It's not to be. Well, I just cannot believe you did not read these reviews. They were literally sent from the red carpet. They're literally like, they can only say certain things. They're paid to say these nonsense things. Like, their thoughts are really, they go through a system. I don't know. They go through a system that they go through a system that says what they can and can't say. So you have nothing to worry about. And if you think this movie is gonna suck, why are you so worried about not reading the reviews?
I just want to hear all the bullshit.
What do you mean?
It's either people who deride Marvel and say it's the best thing ever, or it's just a bunch of haters who think Marvel's. I mean, look, Marvel's not its best, but
no, not these reviews. If you would have read these ones, these were very serious. Like, they actually let people watch this that are actually good at their job, and they're not trying to lie to people. They were keeping it very, very straightforward. Like, there was one guy that I read one of his tweets and I went, yeah, if this is true, I'm gonna call bullshit on that. And I already told you about the one tweet because I did an entire video on that specific tweet.
Which one?
Which was that Shuri is one of the best fighters in the MCU, they were saying, or that she would be in the conversation for it.
Oh wait, is that like after this movie?
Yeah. Yeah, I already know I already can see what's gonna happen. I already told my friends that the theater I'm going to when I watch it for the first time, they have a bar, and my plan is I'm gonna go to the movie with hot food and popcorn and stuff. Then, halfway through the movie, when the really shitty shit happens, like what I already know is gonna happen is Shuri's gonna defeat Namor by herself, and then I'm walking to the bar, and I'm gonna come back at some point. Because I can already feel that's gonna happen. I just can feel it in my bones. It's to the point that I'll be surprised if it doesn't happen now. Because I'm mentally preparing for it to happen.
Phase 4 sucks.
I agree. And this is supposed to be the end of Phase 4, so they say.
Good riddance.
Yeah, let's hope so. One player says, do you think Ant-Man will be alive after Quantumania?
Nope.
Nope. Definitely not. I do not think he will be alive.
We're already digging in his grave right now.
Yeah.
We have the gravestone and everything. It says, "Here lies Paul Rudd."
You were such a kind soul and a great dad, but you never should have messed with Kang.
Yeah, you were
and you stood in the way of the great age of the time of the Jonathan Majors is upon us. So the fact that you stood in the way of that man cost you your life.
Says here lies says here lies Paul Rudd. You made a mistake.
I can't wait for those memes, man. I can't wait for me like, man, just Kang. Man, I gotta kill Ant-Man. Then I gotta go over to this movie and go kill and go kill fucking Killmonger for you. Take over Wakanda for myself, you know. Just why not? I think something major will happen in Wakanda Forever, like plot twist, but I don't know. Only 9 more days. Yeah, we're joking about the fact that Jonathan Majors is going to be fighting Killmonger and Ant-Man in probably several amount of months between each other. That's why it was a joke. Yeah, but there were talks about Killmonger making some sort of appearance in the movie, so you never know. We'll have to see. That'd be a nice twist. Maybe it was all a dream, and then it's really just Killmonger's taking over Wakanda. Wouldn't that be a nice dream to wake up to?
What was it?
Oh, just like, what if all this Shuri bullshit was a dream, and then you wake up and Killmonger's just alive and just chilling in Wakanda?
Oh my god, how nice would that be?
Right? Be nice.
Yeah, I think Wakanda Forever is so coming up next week, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. It's weird because there's 2 hours and 40 minutes of it, and we really haven't seen that much trailer footage. Like, we've basically seen the same things over and over again. Maybe like a few shots here and there that's different.
Because they're hiding the really bad shit.
I bet they are. They're hiding the really terrible stuff. Which sucks because it's a missed opportunity. You have so much. The one time we finally get a good length Marvel movie is they're wasting a lot of time doing a bunch of BS that no one cares about. And it's annoying. I don't know, man.
That's an interesting point.
I'm already sick of the movie and I haven't even seen it yet.
I don't blame you. FB asks, what Avengers do you think will be killed by Kang? Obviously Ant-Man. Let's see.
You wanna list 5?
Yeah, we'll each go 5. Let's go 5 prediction ones.
Alright, I'm gonna go Ant-Man, Hawkeye.
Yeah, that's good.
Bruce Banner Hulk. Rhodey, and I'm gonna put a wild card in here. I'm gonna go with wild card. Let's go with oh, I got a wild card. Ready for this?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Spider-Man, Tom Holland.
They're gonna kill him again?
Again, they didn't kill him.
You do realize that technically being snapped is basically like being killed, right?
Joe, stop jumping!
Crap, I did it again. My bad. No. Yeah, those are interesting choices. I agree with... Obviously, Ant-Man was one. Hawkeye definitely gonna stick with.
So do 4 and then do a wild card.
Yeah. I'm gonna do... So I said Ant-Man, Hawkeye, and then number 3, I'm gonna go Wasp.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, because I just can't imagine that Ant-Man dies and Wasp doesn't. But
sense.
like it just, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like they would do that. And then number 4, I'm gonna say who's an Avenger that they could kill? I don't think they'll kill any of the newer characters just because they have bigger plans for them, I'd imagine. I wish this was who I want them to kill. That would have been more fun.
Yeah. Well, remember you have a wild card left, so you can.
Yeah, there you go.
You just need one more. You need one more Real prediction is my wild card.
Fine. She-Hulk, and then wild card Miss Marvel.
So you really think they're gonna kill off She-Hulk?
I don't think they will. I'm just fucking messing around because I don't give a fuck. No, but yeah, no, I could.
This, Joe.
No, that's not why I said that. I said it because they could do like Jonathan Majors could be like the fans that hated Phase 4 and be like, fuck these bitches because they fucked up everything.
Oh, that's racist, Joe. Oh.
What? It's not racist.
Joe's like, what? It's not racist?
It's not. It's about the two people that ruined Phase 4. So Kang would punish them for it.
Joe, you can't pick Shield, but that's not. We know that's not plausible. They're gonna keep it around for like.
Oh, I know. I was saying it for the meme. I don't think that she'll actually die. The best Phase 4 Marvel movie wasn't even mostly made by Marvel. Oh, you're referring to No Way Home?
That's true.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
So who do you got? You said Ant-Man,
Hawkeye,
Wasp. We need one more person.
Oh yeah, that's right. So being serious. Oh, what's it called? I'm trying to think.
You can go characters who aren't superheroes too. You can go like one of the.
You know, I'm gonna go something really dark.
What?
I'm gonna go Pepper.
Ooh, Pep. That's a good one.
She comes back as rescue and then just gets her shit rocked and just, oh shit, that sucks.
Alright, then is your wild card Miss Marvel? Because I wouldn't. I mean.
Yeah, I'm gonna go wild card Miss Marvel.
I don't know, she's too young, dude. She's too young.
That's true, they won't do that. I mean, that's true. I'd have to pick someone else. I don't think that.
Yeah.
No, my wild card's gonna be Vision. I'm gonna go Vision. Even though they already killed him, they'll kill him again.
Oh, they're gonna go with the White Vision.
Yep, they'll kill the White Vision. And then people
So
like.
What's your reason behind it? Because my wild card, the reason I chose Spider-Man is because he's been in. He's already been in like 6 movies now.
Yeah.
Tom Holland's got enough movies under his contract, and he's got one more Spider-Man movie, and then he's got obviously King Dynasty / Secret Wars. I think they're ready. I think by the end of that, they're ready. I mean, obviously it's called the Multiverse Saga. They're ready to have his replacements, and I think we're finally getting, by the end of the Multiverse Saga, live-action Miles Morales. That's why I think he might die, and we'll have his replacement. So that's my reason behind my wild card. Now, tell me your reason.
My reason is because they brought back another version of Vision, even though we already like lost the Vision that we had. So, like, every character that they've tried to bring back or have plans for in some capacity of bringing back, they have a temporary use. You know what I mean?
True.
Like, I feel like, oh, they're doing this Vision Quest thing. How long is that gonna last? Or maybe they'll do something where Scarlet Witch and him will have some little last moment, but then he'll probably die again, just because he's an android and he can just always be reprogrammed. So it's easy money.
That's true.
Or maybe we'll get lucky and Ultron will be reborn and just inhabit White Vision's body.
That could happen. I mean, nothing's impossible.
I'd be down with that.
Joe, you're at like 2 health. Why don't you have heals?
I do not know. I did not find any at the moment. Let's see.
So
do you think...
Go find some heals.
Freshman year Peter could... Oh, you're asking if the freshman year animated thing they're doing with Peter Parker, if that Peter could appear in Secret Wars? It's It's hard to say because we haven't seen that show yet, and we don't know what that's gonna do for the MCU yet. I mean, we do know that it's gonna include Daredevil. So
I actually like that question, and I honestly think. Okay, because why else would they do the show, right? If
that's
not
true.
to have, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
you're right.
They could be doing it just to establish, just because, you know, they don't have enough time to, you know, establish characters like Scorpion, Rhino, whatever, you know, all those characters, in the main timeline. But at the same time, you know, he could also be, he could, instead of Miles, let's say they're not ready to do live action Miles, he could also be the replacement. Get someone else to, I mean, is Tom Holland, do we know Tom Holland's voicing the, do we know if he's voicing the animated Spider-Man?
It was said that he wouldn't be, so...
Hey Joe, come and get the green lightsaber, that's yours.
Okay, I got a green already.
Oh, you do? Okay, good.
Yeah, no, yeah,
So yeah,
it's
that's interesting. I don't know. That's a good question though. I like that question.
Yeah, that's a definitely...
That one makes you think, because there's reasons behind both.
I agree.
So, to the wolf.
Oh, I'm trying to get my fire going, but yeah, it works too. Yeah, I agree with you. I think that's definitely possible. I mean, why the importance on it? Why make it if it's not gonna be anything special?
Next question.
Yeah, we're ready for another one.
Yeah. Somebody just asked a question though. How much pussy do you think Daredevil gets? I think he gets a lot.
Who asked that?
I think Daredevil's a player. Oh God.
You're probably right. I'm sure that I'm blind act works for all the ladies.
Yeah.
What's your favorite version of Wolverine? Like, are we talking like just about seeing him in the movie, specifically Hugh Jackman's take, or are you asking like the comics, like versions of Wolverine? Like, are we talking X-23, Logan, like that type of stuff, or
like Old Man, like comics, like Old Man Logan, you know, whatever, or are you talking about like which role, like, you know, like the Wolverine or Logan or X-Men Origins?
Yeah, exactly.
Comics?
No,
comics.
Okay, they said comics. Okay.
Favorite version of Wolverine comics. I have my answer. How about you go first?
Why don't you go first? I'm still thinking.
Okay, but don't steal my answer, okay?
No, I'm gonna pick a different. I'm gonna pick a different one. Don't worry.
I'm going with Old Man Logan. I love that comic run.
It's a great comic run.
I love that Old Man Logan comic run because it was just. It felt, I mean, it was obviously the foundation for the Logan movie, but just that, I mean, a gritty kind of, you know, road trip kind of movie, going, like, across the Southern America, or not Southern, like, South America, but, like, the South part of America, and, like, you see all these different Marvel characters show up, but they're all old, you know, like, just a bit, like, Hawkeye's blind, and the Blob is like a huge Hulk is, you know, like a complete like raging monster. I mean, you know, he's like, I mean, and Logan is just so badass in that. So I would say my favorite version of Wolverine is definitely Old Man Logan.
It's a good take. I'm gonna go with the Wolverine that is a part of the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse that Apocalypse was doing in the comics.
Oh, that was so good.
Because that was a really good storyline. I'm a big fan of that one. As much as I love Old Man Logan, I wanted to say something different, and I think that's a pretty good example. Bye-bye. Night-night.
Bye-bye. We just killed them at the same time. Bye-bye.
Yep. Night-night. Not happening.
Yeah, we almost got around and get away, right, Joe?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I agree. I think those are pretty good. Both very good versions of Wolverine. Both worth it. I think they're both pretty cool.
Yeah. I definitely like the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse.
Yeah. I wish they would have done it better in the movie, but, you know. Fuck that movie, man. Fuck Apocalypse. That shit was so bad. The fact that they fucked that up pissed me off so bad. They should have not messed...
Joe, who would win a fight between Black Adam and Apocalypse movies?
Oh, movie verse for both of them? So Oscar Isaac dressed up in all purple and blue versus Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson?
Yep.
Well, based on what I've seen from the movie, I'm pretty sure The Rock as Black Adam would whoop fucking Apocalypse's ass. Like,
now, this is interesting. This is really interesting. Who would win if it was the comics?
It was the comics. My money's on the real Apocalypse because he's just...
Apocalypse.
Yeah, that dude
they
is
did not do him justice in the movie. That is not Apocalypse. And I feel bad for Oscar Isaac because he got the shit deal where...
Interesting. Do you think... Oh yeah, that's true. That was pretty rough. FBE says, do you think Captain America will be a villain soon? I do think that...
No.
Here's my answer. Okay, so he's just gonna stay the straight no. I will say that I would... If you're talking like the current Captain America, like Sam Wilson, no. But if you're talking like that we could see Steve Rogers... I'm coming to you. But if you're talking like the Steve Rogers, like we could see the Hydra cap, then yeah, I'm totally on board with that one.
So stop using your DMR. You can't shoot for close range.
Are you sure about that?
Okay, that was really risky.
Yeah, if you're talking Steve Rogers, then yeah.
Why do you have two lightsabers, Joe? Pick up a freaking shotgun.
Oh yeah, that's probably a good idea. Where's your shotgun?
Pick up that gold one.
Okay.
Okay, now go reboot me.
Alright.
Wrong way, wrong way, wrong way.
Okay, crap.
Reboot me. Wrong way. Wrong way!
What do you mean wrong way? Oh,
you're going the wrong way.
I would have eventually gotten over there.
Eventually not good enough, Joe. You need to know where you are.
I know where I am.
Clearly.
No, yeah. I think, I still really want to see Hydra Cap, so yeah, I think, yes, Steve Rogers as Hydra Cap definitely could still happen. Especially with Secret Wars. There's always that... Oh crap, someone got the pulse rifle. Where is this guy? Oh, he's trying to snipe us. Yeah, collect your loot. I'm gonna pick this guy off. Yo! I got him. Whoa! Whoa, 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 chill the heck out. No, 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 no. Chill the heck out. No, back off. Okay, FB, no worries. Okay, I guess we finished both people asking questions. Thanks for coming into the podcast, guys. Those are some really fun questions. Keep up the good work every week.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate it.
Don't worry, I have quite a bit of cool videos coming for you guys later this week, so if you guys are looking forward to watching some cool content, you guys will definitely be in for some pretty cool treats. I even have a cool video I'm working on writing the script for about how I got to take a masterclass from the original voice actor for Wolverine, which was pretty awesome. I cannot believe I got invited to do that. I did that on this. Oh, I didn't? Really? I thought I mentioned it on Monday.
No.
No, I took a voice actor what's it called, masterclass. It was a free lesson, and it was from Steve Blum, who voiced Wolverine in the '90s X-Men. So he has other characters he voiced, but that's the one he's most famous for. So I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, you never told me that, man. What the hell?
What'd you say?
You didn't tell me that. That's awesome.
Yeah, I kind of forgot. I guess I was in the middle of putting something together for it tomorrow, where I talk about my experience and how I have some cool ideas for it.
So it was a free version you got?
Yeah. I got to listen to him give tips on how to release your demo, and if you want to become a voice actor, what you can do to achieve that goal. It was pretty great. They sent me an email and it's kind of like a Zoom meeting, and they just invite you in to go like listen to him chat with a bunch of other famous voice actors. It's pretty cool. They had the guys from Clone Wars there, like the guy that voices all the clones, and then they had what's it called? They had the guy who does the narration and Yoda in Clone Wars, as well as the narrator for Clone Wars, and the voice of SpongeBob. So he was there. That was kind of cool. That was a very cool experience. Yeah, master classes are no joke. I don't run against anybody who.
I love how the thing blocks for like 3 seconds and then you die.
Isn't it such a swell thing?
No, it's not. It's terrible. I hate it.
No, I know. I was being sarcastic.
That's
all right, guys.
We're going back to Battlefront.
Yep. I agree. I'm glad. I prefer Battlefront for podcasts. Oh shit! I got a lot of stars I gotta collect though.
You never played Injustice with me, dude.
I know. I got busy. I've been playing a bunch of other games. I was pretty happy. I had a killer.
What's up with that? You start playing Naruto too. Like what the fuck?
Oh, I love Shinobi Striker.
No, Naruto sucks.
No, my buddy was wanting to play with me.
Which fucking moron wanted to play? Tell me who it was.
My friend Jimbo from New York.
Okay, never mind. He's actually not that bad. I like him, but still.
Okay, so I got that page done.
I thought you were gonna say it was gonna be like Trevor or something.
No, I didn't play with them. I was playing this morning with them before work.
Of course you were, Joe.
No, not with Trevor. With Jimbo, I was playing this morning.
And you played Avengers, I saw that too.
I played Avengers yesterday.
And you played UFC.
I did play UFC, and I kicked ass. It was fucking awesome. Did you see my massive knockout that I got on Austin? Oh,
yeah, I guess is that really an achievement that he kicks your ass all the time, Joe?
No, that's the thing though. I beat him multiple times tonight, and normally he always wins against me.
9 times out of 10, though, he wins.
No, yeah, that's because I didn't have a good strategy. Now I have a good strategy. Now every time we fought tonight, he only won 2 rounds, and I won 6. So it was good.
Really?
Yeah, I beat him a lot, like really bad.
Is the stream still up? I'm not watching.
Yeah, there's a couple that are pretty close matches too. Like it's not an easy victory, but I win quite a decent amount of them. So it's pretty cool. My
Still
first
wins over you, though.
Yeah, oh no, he still has a lot of more wins over me. But what I did tonight was I practiced before he fought. So then I'm just gonna practice every day now, so that I triple my wins.
You had time. We could have just done Injustice after that.
What about Injustice?
I said we had time. We could have just done Injustice after that.
Yeah, well, we can do Injustice now if you want.
All right, let's go. Fight me.
I'm game.